Are we walking? What's going on?
We're walking.
Where are we
We're
walking
walking
to
through
this
the
inn,
woods.
and
We're going to
then
save the
we're
girl.
in.
Saving this
You're
girl
going
where the
to
tracking
save
stone
the
was.
girl. At this point, yeah, Kimbleton has led you. You guys are traveling
It's not that far.
west, out of Trapsborough.
Go west, young man.
You've been traveling for some time. Kimbleton is explaining his life story to you as you move over the grassy fields outside of Trapsborough and into a more heavily forested area. Kimbleton
there
seems
animals
to
I
be
can
quite at
talk
home as the trees close around you. He seems to be able to pick his way through the undergrowth very easily. In fact, he actually picks up a trail that many of you would not even have recognized as a path. It's so overgrown and old and nearly hidden. But as you're moving along it, you can see that indeed he's able to find it quite easily. You have seen woodsmanship of this caliber perhaps once before in your travels.
I wasn't.
Sassafras.
Yeah, you haven't,
I
but other members of the group have. And he
dwarf
seems
ranger.
quite at home in the forest, which is interesting for a dwarf, as many of them tend to be much more comfortable in the underground locations.
But
He
he
seems
said
to
he
be
was
quite
in
at
an
home in the
elf.
forest, an almost elf-like trait, which is odd for a dwarf. But nevertheless, he moves confidently forward. The sun, you move for quite a while, several miles. It's slow going, and the journey is, even under Kimbleton's leadership, it is rather difficult because, again, the paths that you're taking are long disused and are difficult to make your way along. Kimbleton, you find an area that you know is relatively safe. This area of the woods. You guys make camp for the evening. The night passes uneventfully. In the morning, Kimbleton is up bright and early, ready to go, and you continue on. Kimbleton, you know that you're starting to enter territory that even you are starting a little bit unfamiliar with. So go ahead and make me a survival check to stay on the correct route.
11 plus survival. Plus 10. I get a 21.
21. So even though you're less familiar with this area of the woods, having seen the diviner's map and knowing the approximate direction that you need to travel and the distances, you very easily make your way closer and closer until you know that you're about, you'd say, a quarter mile out from where you suspect that the guilty goblet is. You can continue
That
on.
morning,
Yes.
I sat with Lyra and went over her spells with her to make sure that she took spells that were worth something and not totally worthless. in
Okay.
this
Yeah, you
situation.
guys can. Yeah. Any spells that you wanna go
She
with.
was gonna have an animal follow her, and she was gonna be singing.
Yeah,
Did you see it? Marching. It's like something about marching.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's
There's what you have?
I have something marching chant like we.
But you
can
know that
get-
you're entering the general
can
location of the guilty goblet, so I'm only stopping just to get a sense for how are you traveling? Are you traveling ahead of them? Are you like scouting ahead and reporting back? Are you just with the group? Do you want to move forward with any kind of stealth? Do you just want to boldly charge forward? Tell me what you guys are doing. Take over. Let me know.
You know what? You talk about how slow I move. Let me climb up on your shoulders.
I left the rope net sack back at the Masamon with the box.
All right, fine. No, I'm slightly ahead of them.
You're going to be slightly ahead of the group. Okay.
Slightly ahead of the
So you're
group.
kind of on your own. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh.
Perception plus 9, another 21.
Okay, so you move forward for another couple of minutes, and things are slowing down. There's tons of overgrowth, but you can actually see that it looks to you like there are starting to be signs of recent movement in the area, which you had not seen up until this point. But it looks like sometime over the last week, 2 weeks, there has been some foot traffic here, which is unusual for a place that is supposedly abandoned.
Can I make out the tracks of...
Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Look at those beautiful flowers.
that's a 19.
19. Okay, you can tell that the tracks are made by humanoid creatures. They are both going in the direction that you guys are traveling, and some coming away. So there's been some in and out traffic from this area over the last, you would say, even up into the last couple of days. It looks like there's some pretty frequent movement. You don't see any attempts to like hide this. It's not like nobody's making any like. It's almost like they assume that, or they don't care.
The path
that,
is
yeah.
so.
So yeah, there's no attempt to hide this from you. But yeah, definitely some movement of human-sized and shaped creatures moving through this area.
All right. Well, since we're getting closer, I should tell all of you if you can't. I mean, I can definitely tell there's tracks. It looks like there's
Wolf.
wolf. No, it's not
Bear.
a wolf. No, it's not a bear. I'm the tracker here. Let me talk, all right? All right. The large humanoid. You know what?
Goblin!
Close enough. I punch him in the thigh.
Don't hurt him.
I'm not going to hurt him. He's supposed to be a
No,
big
I was
man,
telling
right?
him not to hurt you.
Well, he can't catch me. It's all right.
Okay.
Okay,
I can
so
hide
what,
behind underbrush.
so-
what
So-
are the tracks?
All right, it seems like tall humanoid tracks.
there.
There's lots of tracks going towards where we want to go, and then there's some coming
So are
back
they
as well,
friendly?
too.
Are they bandits?
I can't actually tell from just the tracks.
Do we need to?
But I can tell that it's been only over the course of a few days. So
All right, so we're not too
so
far
everyone
behind.
be on your guard. I don't know. It could be around here.
I've just kept
be.
walking forward.
Okay, sure.
Did you not
Yeah.
hear any of this?
I'm literally just following Quigley's and I'm just striding boldly
Striding
forth. I'm ignoring
boldly
everything he says about that.
Forth. You can see that, yeah, Marcus is sort of not even really paying attention to what you're saying as you're pointing out the tracks and
Love is
informing the
blind.
others. He's just walking forward.
Does he not listen?
No.
Never.
No.
I'm gonna run up
He
to
doesn't even
Marcus,
think we're
grab
friends.
him by his hood, and pull him back,
Ah!
and be like, "Hey, wait!"
We care about
And I
you
bring him back
enough
to the
not
group.
have you die.
And we
So
tell him,
please stay.
hey dummy, there's people up here.
We've got, which is why we're gonna go
There's
get
tracks.
Enmity, but we don't
What are you
want
doing?
you to die in the process yet.
Okay, do you want to lead the way or do you have a plan?
Or would you like me to scout ahead?
How do you guys want to? Yeah, how do you guys
In the
want to proceed
shadows?
forward? You know that the guilty goblet is relatively close. Probably not. It was a quarter mile back before, so now maybe another 100 yards, and you guys should be able to see it. How do you want to proceed?
The Guilty Goblet an inn?
Yes, it's an old abandoned inn.
Why is it called the Guilty Goblin?
Let me go scout
sounds
ahead
awful. I wouldn't
in the
wanna stay
trees
at a
and see if I
Guilty
can see
Goblin.
anything.
All right, be careful though.
Oh,
be on your guard.
goblins.
Yeah, good
right.
You
goblin.
scouting?
Sorry,
ahead. All
I
right.
said
Marcus,
goblin.
will you cast
I
message
put
on
message
me?
on.
Yeah. Go quick. Hurry.
All right, let me. My
Cast message on
stealth.
We should just knock him out.
Oh,
put him
my
in the
stealth
box
is
and
still
then
12.
No, because we
No, come on.
That didn't look promising. But what's your total? Do the math.
12 plus
12
my 1 is 13.
plus- You're one. Okay, you begin getting, and in Kimbleton,
Whatever,
you're,
getting it out now.
she's like, I'll scout ahead, and starts moving
crunch.
forward, and you're sitting there like, she might be quiet, she might be sneaky, but this is not her environment. She is stepping on dry leaves, she's breaking twigs, she's getting caught on branches, like this is not her environment. And she is not at all moving stealthily through these woods. But she gets ahead of you. You know that the range of his spell, I mean, you guys have established before, is only it's a little over 100 feet. So
I'm not going to go the complete 100 because you said
okay,
that the
you
goblin
get
was
that, yeah.
100.
So yeah,
I'll
but
go about, like-
you get to the where you figure the edge of his spell is,
Sure.
and you haven't seen anything yet. But you also know that you have been not as stealthy as you would have liked to have been.
Okay. Marcus. Hi. I don't see anything. I don't see anyone.
Okay, cool. I start walking forward. Come on,
Okay.
she doesn't see anything.
Is she sure? She was making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I think she scared it all away. Let's go.
Oh, that's great.
Okay,
going
so
forward.
your friends catch up to you. You haven't seen any sign of the building yet.
I'm ready for a fight though.
Yeah, it's literally you guys. I don't want to tell you how you're doing things, so you tell me what you want to do from here on out.
I go and I kick the door open.
You have
No,
not
I'm
seen anything yet. But if you want to march forward until there's a door to kick open, that is acceptable.
I mean, that's what Quigley would do, I guess.
Alright.
He would say, hello! Anyone home?
All right, so
Inn is this way.
yeah, the direction that Alex disappeared off to. Let's make it up to her. So we creep up to her.
Creeping up
Alex,
again?
right?
Just You two, just Alex. Who's
I think
creeping?
all of us.
I'm going,
Everybody
man. I'm
figured
already
out
there.
Where she is, because she went ahead of us.
Okay, yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
caught up to her at this point. Yes.
Yeah, do you want to go the rest of the way? See if there's anything? Can you do better?
Do we see the inn yet?
What's that?
Do we see the inn yet?
No, you haven't seen it yet.
So
You guys
this
got.
is
She went to the
trail.
edge of Marcus's spell and
This is the
then
trail.
hadn't seen
I
it
say,
yet.
which way's the inn?
It's about 50 yards ahead of us.
Okay, I go. I walk that way.
No,
Okay,
I
Marcus
grab his. I
begins.
grab his hood.
Stop it.
Does she grab my hood?
Why don't
I do.
I'm willing to see if she grabs my hood.
Fine. What do I roll? Strength.
Roll a CMB check to try to grab him.
CMB. Where is CMB?
box is back at
It's
the...
under your
Oh, there, plus
range.
6.
Yeah.
Knock him out. Go hide him.
12
behind
plus
a rock.
6. I grab you.
That's 18.
Yeah, she grabbed me.
Grab him? Okay,
So-
so you grab him as
trail-
he's trying to just march forward again.
Come on, let's
This
go.
is- if this is a trail, why don't we
Just
kind of go around?
Wait.
I yell, Amy! Amy, are you out there?
Shut him up now.
Amy!
I didn't
Okay,
do
you're
silence.
yelling. All right. This is what I like to do. Yeah, now we're getting into it. This is what I like.
I'm climbing up a tree.
Climb up a tree. All right. What's your bonus to climb?
You need to
Oh yeah,
pull
I
yourself
got.
together.
Let me see.
The parkour.
It's a +9.
Okay,
wanna
yeah,
say Amy,
without
you've gotta
being
do this
hurried or
right.
anything, like
Yeah.
since there's like you can easily just climb a tree.
Okay,
That's
I'm
not
climb-
a
yeah,
check.
I'm up in the
Climb
tree.
up into a tree.
Be a man.
I mean, he has yelled.
I know.
A minute passes, and then you hear a voice. It says, "Oi! Oh well, it's good to see that you finally made it here.
What?
So
My name is
you like the rock creature from Thor, huh?
my name is Gibbets. It's good to see you.
I love
You should know before I make myself visible that I am here in an official capacity as your enemy, but that doesn't mean that this has to be an unpleasant experience.
I cast mage armor.
All right, you cast mage armor. Very good, very good. Prepare your defenses because I will be doing my very best to kill you as we move throughout the day. I will leave you here. I have to go tell my mistress that you're approaching, and she should get ready. That being said, good luck to you. And
Gibbets,
yes, of course.
are you what relation are you to your mistress?
Oh yeah, no, we have an agreement, and I help her. She was very upset with you guys. She hates you beyond all reason, and wants you dead. She made a bit of a pact with me, so I'm here to sort of help her in her endeavor to kill you.
Is her name Gwen?
Oh yep, that's her. Yeah, she hates you very much, very much.
That's cool. And you made a pact with her.
Oh yes, she had lots of resources she was willing to devote to this endeavor. The deal was actually very favorable on our side. We didn't even really have to try. She was willing to give up pretty much everything to make sure that we were prepared to kill you when you got here. You should know that before I pop off here, once I tell her that you're coming, if you delay or make any attempt to backtrack, she is going to kill her hostage because she will be very annoyed. So don't turn around, and I have a job to do, so I will be back later.
Well, who's the hostage?
Just a girl. They didn't tell you anything about that.
Good. Yeah, no, they did. They did.
Which at this point I've been listening. Which direction is he?
Ahead of you, up in the trees, you are looking around. You see literally nothing. You know that the voice is not too far away. You would guess maybe 50
I forgot
feet.
to tell you something.
Yes.
At this point in my life,
Yeah.
I am casting detect magic at all times. It is now radar to me.
Okay.
I'm just
Just so you're aware, to have it effective, you have to be concentrating on it.
I'm concentrating all the time.
But when you cast other spells like Mage Armor, that
Great.
breaks
And
your
now I'm concentrating again. See how that happened? See how I stopped concentrating and then I concentrated some more? That's what's happening all the time.
Just letting you know that when you try to do other things.
I am saving this imaginary girl!
Okay. So you're aware you do detect an aura of magic ahead of you.
I start walking forward slowly while he's still talking.
Okay.
I want to see if I can isolate where he's at.
All right. So you just keep concentrating. Yeah. You are narrowing it down. You can see he's probably about 40 feet. He's above you somewhere, but you do not see anything.
Are you by yourself?
Says, well, this has been lovely, but again, I do have a job to do. Good luck to you. We'll be seeing much more of each other throughout the day. Goodbye. And you actually
He sounds
hear
kinda like an elf.
like a flapping of wings, but you see nothing. You see like some rustling in the branches,
a bird
but you don't
man.
see.
I
the
say, come
source
on,
of-
let's go! And I run.
Okay, you run.
What are you doing?
You run ahead. Your path leads you to an old, seemingly abandoned building out in the middle of nowhere. From the size and architecture, you would guess it is an old inn, now out of business, lost and forgotten. No doubt, the guilty goblet.
Goblet.
Do I see gibbets anywhere or any trace of gibbets?
You see no gibbets.
Do I hear gibbets? Flapping of wings.
Such a funny name.
You do not hear. any
Where
gibbets.
are my companions?
I don't know.
Try to
Where
catch
are
up to you,
Marcus
stupid.
has run ahead.
I'm going as fast as I can to catch up.
You are.
I'm
So
behind
you're
a little
you're
bit.
right
I'm scaling
behind.
down the tree. And
You're
going-
coming down the tree.
yeah.
You run ahead. Are you going up with them
I
too?
went ahead, yeah.
All right. So your friends are with you. They catch up to you just as you stop. You're looking at this
Waiting
building.
for you to go in. Let's go.
So I slap him.
You have got to pull
Crit
yourself
slap.
Yes.
together.
You were gonna get us all killed.
You're gonna die before
It was
you
way
leave
better
me.
when you were hiding.
You've got
Why
to
don't
relax.
you get back
don't need to
here
relax.
and
You don't need to
sh-
relax.
what you got?
Go forward.
Then you need to just
Stride.
Think.
Be bold.
Otherwise, you're gonna
Leave.
die and you're gonna leave Amy.
Go
Because
forth.
you'll be dead.
Stride boldly. Stride.
Stop.
Boldly.
Stop it.
Stride
Pull
boldly.
yourself together, man.
Are you like his mother?
Listen.
She's like
here,
the mother in the
buddy.
group. That's
old
great.
pal.
Oh, she's mum.
Yeah.
We want you to reach Amy, but not dead. Therefore, you need to stop running ahead, or you're gonna die before. And then
I'm
you're
listening
not
to
there
her
for
and I
Amy.
just start walking
You're
forward.
not there for Amy. I'll stop you. I get in front of you. Stop it! You're freaking. I can't concentrate and do things when you're
You have
stressed
so
out like
thoroughly
this.
flustered her.
So you need
They're
to
both
stop.
stressed out now.
Go. Then you
I'm
guys
worried
go
about
forward.
you. Yes, we will, but we all need to do this together. And you need to listen to me.
I have a
Don't
question. During this whole argument, has Alex snuck forward yet?
I want to. I was actually thinking of
That's
doing
up to
that.
her.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I
is
just
getting
really care
ridiculous.
that if you really do love this
Are
girl,
we
you need to
inside
work
the
as our
inn?
team.
No, you are
together.
outside of the
just
store.
wanna
Unless you want to go inside,
made it
which
to
you are
the
more than
front.
welcome to do. I can't stop
Chill
you.
out for a second.
Is there windows?
There are some
No,
windows.
let's
They're all
go.
covered, but you could.
Okay.
Can I go to a window and try
Yeah,
to peek
absolutely you
through?
can.
Okay,
Go
here we go.
ahead. Make a stealth check for me.
Do you need a hug? Are you okay?
9 plus my 12.
9 plus 12. Okay, you sneak ahead and you get up to one of the windows, and you're very close to one of the windows. Are you just listening? Are you looking inside? Tell me what you do.
I'm looking with
Okay.
my crossbow at the ready.
Okay, you get your crossbow ready. Make a perception check.
Wesley Wildman says, "How can Lear even pretend to follow Serene at this point?"
You know what?
I
has
rolled a
layers.
9 plus my 10, 19.
19. Okay,
So does the goddess that
in
she
this room,
serves.
beyond the window, you can see that there is a large common room, confirming your suspicion that this was an inn. The furniture inside is new, and the tables are covered in the remains of recent meals, playing cards, and wooden mugs. Also in the room, milling about almost aimlessly, are 6 people, armed with thin blades, wearing dark cloaks, all members of a gang that you recognize as the Sixers. You're sitting there and you're listening, and then you hear a voice from beyond. No doubt, the voice of Gibbets, and as soon as he talks, he actually appears in the room, and you can see that he's a small, red-skinned creature, very two devilish horns popping out of his head, bat-like leathery wings flapping, and he is talking to the 6 people who have all stopped what they're doing to listen. He's like, you should all know that our friends will be arriving soon. Do your best to kill them, but if they get by you, don't worry. That's okay. I'll get it from there. So I have to go prepare and let Miss Gwyn know that the party's about to start. So take your places, everyone, and good luck to you.
He's not wearing any clothes.
And he disappears again and presumably leaves as the rest of the Sixers begin fanning out in the room. You see that several of them grab tables and flip them up, and they're hiding behind them for cover. Somebody else gets behind a bar. They're all clearly taking up positions to wait, and they're all watching the front door.
What's happening?
I'm going to sneak back. Is there a little bit of ways
No, okay. I'm just gonna sneak back about 10 feet.
Okay.
Jim, who the heck is Gibbets?
Who the heck is Gibbets? That is correct. It is none other than friend of the show, family to Evil Jim Jam, Mr. Blair Peterson.
Ah!
Blair Peterson is playing the role of Gibbets this
You're
evening.
wearing no clothes.
And for all.
He's pretty ripped though. I mean, look at
Good
that.
job,
He's
Blair.
pretty cut.
Yeah.
He's
You're flying, Blair.
Abdominals.
You've got better abs than this door.
Well, Blair earlier mentioned, was it just him or
said
did
it
villains
earlier.
with manners sound like a Monty
It's a
Python
washboard.
skit?
Right there.
Well, it's now you, Blair. That's hilarious.
Oh my
All
Kyle
right.
D. Adams said hashtag parent Lyra for when Lyra was being a mom.
He wasn't listening, and he was gonna die.
Can I read this one?
Brian Summer says Lyra is turning into Carol Brady. You know, in that episode when Bobby knocked up that girl from the bar and Alice paid for the abortion. What? You know, I don't think that was.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Okay.
No.
I rolled my 18 plus my 12,
Okay, yeah, so you back away from the window.
and I still have message. Yes.
Yeah, it's still active.
I'm gonna whisper to Marcus, tell the group. So, what was the guy's name again? Right?
Gibbets?
Gibbets.
Gibbets.
I
Yeah.
say Gibbet is a devil. I think it's a devil.
Wearing no clothes.
And then I say, and the Sixers are all hiding behind furniture, have them ready to kill us when we come in.
Can you tell us?
And
What do you tell us?
I also say, Gwen is about to appear soon, so we need to hurry up to kill all these guys first.
You gotta whisper louder.
Sorry. And then I say, I'm whispering.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, we
And
get it.
then
You're
I
whispering.
say, did you hear any of that or no?
Fans probably didn't, but it's okay. We did.
Here, fans, real quick. I said, Gibbet is a devil. Then I said, then the rest of the Sixers are preparing, hiding behind furniture for us to come into the inn. And then I say, and Gwen is about to appear. We need to kill the guys out first.
It doesn't sound like a whisper.
Whatever.
It was a whisper.
Marcus?
Confused. I'm confused by her message a little
Okay.
bit.
Why?
But devil. Does that sound right to me? Like,
Not a devil is devils are a type of creature, much like there's demons and there's like hundreds of different specific types
Right,
of demons.
yeah.
Devils are the same way.
Okay,
There's
sorry.
tons of different
oh no,
types
no,
of
it's fine.
devils.
No, I'm saying there's nothing to be sorry about, Diana, because I'm trying to, as Marcus, be like, okay, since she saw a devil, so what do I think she saw? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, and it was flying. Did you say it was flying?
I never
No, you
once
just said it was
said
a
that
devil.
unless you're going to
Yeah,
ask
you just
me
said
that.
no. You just said it was a devil. Okay, great. Yeah, so it sounds like everything's going really well. There's some Sixers in the guilty goblet. How many Sixers are there, Alex?
How many do you think I saw? Like 5
You
or
saw
6?
6 people,
6.
6 armed.
6 Sixers.
There's
Six
six
Sixers.
Sixers.
Oh, that's fitting.
And she says Gwen's gonna appear, but that seems weird. All right, gotta go fight him. Let's go.
So the Sixers aren't your friends, huh? No.
Are
We
they
don't
yours?
really have friends. We're not even friends
I've
to
noticed.
each other.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Are they?
It's a
are
long
they
walk.
Are they your friends? Hey,
No.
You dealt with the
buddy,
Sixers
old
before?
pal. You have
Sixers?
joined our crew.
No. I'm not friends with the Sixers.
So
at
you
all.
ready to kill some Sixers?
You know what? As long as I get what I need for swift wins, I'm good to go.
So what are you a hand-to-hand guy? What do you?
Pull out my 2 hand
tea
axes.
time?
Does this look like hand to hand to you, friend?
Guys, can we
I'll let him
go
go.
It's not
kill the
tea
Sixers?
time.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
You too. Go do what you do.
Can we go?
And then I whispered to Alex and say, make sure you check for traps.
We're gonna. You want to sneak up to
I'm
where
going
she
to
is?
sneak up to the door.
Okay, sneak
Front door?
up to the door. Make a stealth check. Sneak your way over there.
4 plus my 12, 16.
16.
Oh, fudge
Make it
balls.
over to the door.
Okay. Now I'm going to detect for traps on the door.
You're going to make a perception check for traps.
11 plus my 13, 24.
You are fairly confident that the door is not trapped.
I was talking to Gimbleton. We're gonna like stealth ahead to get closer to the.
Okay, she's already at the door. You can see her. She's doing her
you
thing
see
at the
her?
door. You guys get up to her.
Moving up to
I look at Krag and I go,
You're up here.
Yeah. Well, I whispered Krag. Yeah, that's fine. Because I'm looking at you. I see you. Remember when we did the back door?
Probably be a good idea.
Are they waiting for us at the front door?
So why don't we go through?
Well, you're next to Alex at this point, right? Aren't you?
Well,
Ask
no,
her.
we're not up there yet. She's
Say,
at the front
Alex,
door.
are they waiting for us at the front door?
Yes. Let's go to the back.
Yeah, they're waiting for us at the front door.
Let's surprise sneak attack. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Come on, you like this. It's like an ambush.
Well, everyone knows about ambushes.
It's like the thought.
All right.
Wearing a hat
Ready?
with another thought.
Head around the back.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right,
let's go
fine.
back.
Let's go. We'll go
So go
around
with
the back.
Gimbleton around the back.
Wait, you're going
Okay,
all of us.
stealth checks to get around the back.
I'm gonna stealth check too, because
Are
I'm
you going with them?
I'm gonna stealth check
Well.
to get away from the door.
You know what? No, I'll let them go around.
I rolled a 4 plus
19.
my 8. I get to 12.
12.
15.
19.
15. You guys get towards the back door.
Really?
There is, in fact, around back, a back door. You find
it
that
locked?
on the rear of the building. You find a door.
Just me and you.
Lyra just asked if it was locked.
I know.
Are you
I
with
stealthed,
them?
I
Oh, you
stealthed
came with?
away.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
I
here?
stealthed
So
away.
I've got
Right.
Alex and Marcus at the front door, right?
Well, I stealthed away from the front door in case they started shooting or doing something at
Okay,
the front
well, it's
door.
closed, so the front door is.
I know,
So you
but you
came
never
with
know.
us. You
never
came
know.
with us to the back door.
Did I?
I came with
Are you at the front or the back of the building? You can decide.
I'm towards the front, but I'm not in the front anymore because I wanted to stealth away from the door.
You're just away from the. That's fine. You can be away from the door, and you are at the
So
front of the door.
I'm at the front door by myself.
Front door by yourself. Lyra, where are you? With
Cool.
where are you
I'm
with
back.
them? Okay, 3 at the back, 2 at the front.
I'm gonna knock on the front door,
No!
Knock on.
Are you kidding me?
and then I loudly say, "Yeah, hey, since we're being all polite about this,
good. No,
we're gonna come in now and try to kill you. Are you all ready?"
it's fine.
Do we hear?
You get no response.
We are in the back.
Because we're coming in.
Do we hear this? No.
Make a perception check.
I'm being very loud so that you guys hear me.
Oh yeah, it's probably
17.
very.
Oh, yeah, I got a
Yeah, I hear it.
26.
Yeah, you can
I
hear
it too.
like you can hear him talking. He's like practically shouting.
This is
All right, so we're coming in
Are you
now.
at the front?
No.
On the count of
Check the
3.
door.
Wait. I'm going to go.
1.
I'm going back to the window.
2.
Prop my gun up there.
3.
Not my gun.
And then
Oh, then I don't do anything. I just wait.
Okay.
I wait to hear if they go in.
And then. All right.
you hear him like you hear all of this
Yeah, I
happening.
know.
So
Can I
yeah,
go to the window?
you're at the
prop-
window. You're ready. Lyra, what are you doing?
I suppose I think that he's going to go in and try to stride boldly forth, so I say that we go inside. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's fine. I was about to detect traps on the door.
Well, you're not very good
Well,
at that
that's
anyway. Who
not
cares,
good.
right?
Well, you're about to detect traps, Krag.
Hey, this is an untrapped inn.
Oh, I'm sure
this
this
is an untrapped corridor.
This is not an untrapped corridor. This is a very trapped door.
Good.
So we need to go in.
All right, let's go. All right.
Or
He's
you
yelling,
guys-
let's go.
You guys could come and get me.
So all of this yelling has occurred, and then somebody do something.
Okay, here.
All right.
He's going to check the door for traps.
But I get a +2 bonus on reflex saves made to avoid traps.
Yep.
okay.
I guess
Jim?
I'm trying to open the back door.
Okay.
Just opening it? Man, I thought it was gonna be like
It
heroic,
opens.
like he was gonna kick it.
Beyond the door is a kitchen, an area that looks very much like a kitchen. There is a door to the door that you're looking through to the outside. You can see that in this room there's also a staircase that leads down under the kitchens. Also in this room are 2 men with loaded crossbows waiting for you. Each one takes a shot. Because you are a barbarian and have uncanny dodge, I can't get you on the flat-footed AC.
Yes.
What's your regular AC?
18.
18, 2 bolts. Boom, boom. 1 miss and 1 hit. Krag, you are going to take 8 points of damage. This is a solid hit. Boom, right in the chest. Roll initiative. Everyone.
You guys are all the worst.
Oh, gee.
Are you kidding? I rolled a 1.
I did very well.
Yeah, me too. 16. 1 plus 4, 5.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I got to,
Ooh, wow.
I got
I'm
to
1 ahead of you.
6, 3,
Rolled a
3.
1 and you were ahead of Marcus.
Double traces.
I'm sorry, what was that, Kimbleton?
Rolled 3 and 3, so I got a 6.
6.
Oh, you're
wow,
1
this
ahead
is,
of me.
This is horrifically bad initiatives.
I rolled. So I got hit with the
Yep.
bolt. So I rolled an 18 plus my 3, so I get 20.
Oh, there's a respectable heroic initiative. And Lyra.
16.
16. Krag, you get one bolt goes whizzing past you, another one strikes you in the chest. You see these two guys are like furiously starting to reload crossbows. It is your action first. What do you do?
Is there room to charge?
Oh yeah, you can absolutely charge
And
them.
can I hit both of them? Are they close together?
No, they're not standing side by side, so you would not be able to cleave them.
Closest one, charge, power attack.
Charge, power, attack. Go ahead and make that attack. Give yourself a +2
Come
charging.
on! And I got it wasn't raging. It's not going to be...
No, well, it's still going to be
it probably won't be enough.
It won't be a good one.
You're right.
I'm going to guess that this guy is just paced, but go ahead and roll the damage for me.
Paste. Gross.
That's very
Yes, it's very gross.
How dare you, Jim? That's gross.
So I rolled 6 plus by 12.
6
So
plus 12. Triple
18.
it for the critical.
Oh, triple 18.
Yep.
Wow.
His math was
Yep.
Oh my, not me.
Yep.
36,
you,
40,
crap.
54.
you shatter
Oh my god.
at least 50% of the bones in his body with this mighty swing. He crumples. Doesn't even have time to scream, but it's such a horrific blow that his friend screams in absolute terror as you just annihilate his companion.
Was that the guy that hit me with his bolt?
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Good. Lyra, it is on. Krag has just decimated one of your opponents. What do you do?
And there's 2 others?
There is one other in this room, but you see that there is another door that you would presume, based on your knowledge of the construction here, would lead into the common room.
Right.
What do you do?
James Karsten says, time to go murder hobo.
I'm going to start my harp pin.
You start singing, and the music fills the area. Those of you at the rear of the building can hear the music and are therefore affected by a +1 bonus to your attack and damage. Those of you at the front of the building, too far away to get the bonus at this time. But it is now my turn. The guy who was furiously trying to reload his crossbow sees that you have just completely annihilated his companion, drops the crossbow, draws a rapier, and tries to take a step, takes a 5-foot step, and tries to stab at you. I don't think he's gonna be able to get you though. No, 17, so it's not enough. He tries to get you. Wait, but you charged.
Oh, I did charge.
It's a
yeah.
-2 to your
-2, so
AC
you got
until your
me.
next turn, so it does get you. I'm feeling good about that. I feel good about that. I feel good about it. At least I get one little poke of retribution.
second.
Maximum damage. You take
Wow.
6 points of damage
Oh, wow.
as he stabs you with a rapier.
Poked with a little
Yeah.
Ow.
stupid
the-
toothpick.
Rest of the action takes place in the common room. Nothing else appears to happen at this time. Kimbleton. This guy steps up, stabs Krag. He's feeling really like he stabs with all his might, and Krag is just like looking down at the little and the guy's looking up at him like, this was a bad idea. Oh no, this was a bad idea. What do you do?
I'm gonna go up towards him and start swinging my axes.
You are going to get up there and swing. Now, if you're taking a move action to get, you have to take a move action to get up there, so you can only attack once in the round. Or you could stay back and throw, and that would give you
Can I
more
throw one or
attacks.
2?
You can. What's that? You can throw. You have 3 attacks with your base attack bonus, so you can throw
3
3.
attacks.
Pretty badass.
Wow.
You know what? I'll stand back and I'll toss some axes
All right, so
at
you
him.
just start chucking axes at this guy.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Now there's sorry, I should mention that because he's in melee, it's a -4 to the attack rolls because you don't have precise shot with the axes, but you can do it.
That's fine. There'll certainly be no axe in the back of Krag.
Certainly will not happen.
This should be
Sorry.
fine.
First axe comes over end.
Go.
Roll that die. Show me what happens.
11 plus 9 gives me 20.
-4
Minus
is
4,
16. 16 is enough. Go ahead and roll. You can either. Do you want to resolve all your attacks first, or do you want to roll damage for each one first?
I'll roll damage for each one.
Okay, so roll your first damage.
Every single time.
That is a 3 on the dice plus 3 is 6.
6
damage.
points of damage. So axe goes whistling through the air, slams into this guy.
You also get a +1
takes a
because
chunk out of his
you're
shoulder.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I get a +1
And a
as well
+1
too.
for the harp,
So
that's
7.
right. So that's
Damage as well.
awesome.
See, I
you
help
guys,
sometimes.
Krag and Lyra, you see him, like he's just chucking at, like in a faster than you
Me.
can possibly
Him.
imagine. He's just
Him.
boom, 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 axes. The first one strikes his enemy and then disappears. And you look, and it's back at his belt. And he immediately reaches down, grabs it, and
That's
throws it
cool.
a second time. Go ahead and make
That's right.
that attack.
Wow.
It's in the back of Krag now, and then it disappears, and it's back on his belt. It's the coolest thing ever.
Is that a one-zo?
Yeah, one zo.
Why don't you go ahead and make a second attack against Krag's? Even though he can't be caught flat-footed on this one, just make it against his flat-footed AC.
All right. 14 plus 9, so 20.
That
plus
is
4.
definitely going to hit Krag. Go ahead and roll damage on Krag.
Sorry, Craggleberry. I only do 1
one.
plus 3, so 4.
Minimum damage. Okay, so again, the axe strikes Krag and then blinks away and is back in his belt. He reaches down and grabs the axe again, and he seems a little more hesitant this time, but he keeps chucking.
I stick my tongue out to the side. Maybe that'll help. 14 plus my 9.
Your third attack is at the minus 4,
Is that
and
the
then
minus 4?
it's your lowest base attack
Oh,
bonus.
plus
so
4, so 18 minus 4, so that's a 14 again.
Plus 1.
14
Plus 1 from her gives me a 15.
15 is enough to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
1 plus 3 plus the 1 from Lyra gives me another 5.
So even though it's a hit, after hitting Krag, you were a little less confident and didn't put as much oomph
yeah,
into
you
it.
should take 5 damage, not
but it is
4.
still enough to
one.
double this guy over. He goes down under just the constant barrage of your axes. Again, the axe hits and blinks back and is now resting at your belt. Nice
done
round,
good.
Pimbleton. Alex,
Thank you.
You hear a bunch of yelling from the rear of the building. You are sitting there at the front of the building. What do you do?
Are the guys all still crouching there behind the furniture?
Yeah, you peek up into the room. You can
Okay.
see that, like some people, you can take a shot at some of them.
Yes.
They just have partial cover. They're all looking around.
Yes.
They can hear screaming in the back. Some of them are trying to look around, trying to decide what they're gonna do.
That's what I want to do. So I'm going to start aiming at them.
You aim and go ahead and take a shot as partial cover. Which gives a bonus to his AC.
No, why? 3 plus my 9.
Okay, 3
Plus 1.
plus your 9. Your bolt goes sailing forth. No, she's at the front of the building. She doesn't have the benefits of the heart pin, unfortunately.
No, yeah.
So your bolt smacks thunk into an overturned table. The guys who were kind of looking back and forth, trying to decide what to do, now have sort of made their decision. You can hear the front too, the front and the rear. Marcus.
Is there another window that she's not at?
Not close to you. You could walk around, maybe on the sides of the building, but not on the front.
I'll go walk. Well, not walk. I'm gonna go towards the window she's at.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there room to go next to her or no?
You can get cut. If you want to just peek. Yeah.
Oh, I
whatever you
wanna.
do, it's
I
fine.
want to know if I can do Hand of the Apprentice through the window with the staff.
With your staff, no. With the staff, that's too long to get through the window like that.
Okay, I'll withhold then.
Okay, you withhold your action. Well, you're at the end of the round, so
That's true.
that's just.
Yep.
All right, so
Really
you
quick,
walk over there,
James
you take a
Womack.
position. That's fine. Krag, there is another dead six at your feet. You're feeling a little more wounded than you'd like to feel at this point, but Kimbleton, he does look apologetic at least.
Well, he does.
apologetic.
James Womack said, "Sorry, Lyra. Looks like Kimbleton is more into Krag." Pats Krag's shiny lock.
I stroked his head. I felt bad.
You see there is the stairwell that goes down under the cellar, and there's also another door in the room that you would figure goes out into the common room. It is your action. What do you do?
I know that's where more people are.
You sure do.
That's good math.
I'm going in there.
Okay. How do you want to do it? You can take a move action to open the door. It's a move action to go over and then open the door. And I would say you could probably step in if you wanted. If you wanted to free action open the door, you can make a strength check to kick it down.
That's what I wanted to do.
You want to do it? All right, so go ahead and make a strength check. Free action,
Kick
open that
it
door.
Down. Down.
Yeah!
What is it? Can't see.
No, I'm adding my strength modifier to
Yep.
that.
Strength
10.
10 total.
His foot,
You kick the door and it shudders, but it doesn't really fling open like you were hoping. It's less impressive than you were hoping for. But you know, hey, that's okay.
Is that my turn?
Yeah, you can now open it, or you can either make another attack at it, which would be another move, or you can just open it, or what do you want to do?
Well, either way, my turn's over.
No.
Yeah, either way.
I thought you.
Which one do you want to do, heroic or just open it?
Just open.
If you open it with a move action, your turn would pretty much be over. If you kick it down, you could move into the room, but you wouldn't get to make an attack.
If I open the door, can I open the door and take a 5-foot step?
Sure.
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna swing the door open just to
Okay.
see.
So you go to you try to kick it and it shudders and it doesn't open. So then you just kind of look around. You reach for the
Nobody
handle.
saw. In this 6 seconds, nobody saw. That was so fast.
You realize that it's a pull door, so you just sheepishly pull it open. And do you want to step? Are you just taking a 5-foot step through it, or
I want to I want to move.
or do you want to get like cover on the side of the door? Like how are you
I just
doing?
want to move off to the side. Take
So you move
cover.
off to the side, so you're not blocking the doorway. Gotcha.
I'm not blocking the door. Move off to the side. I want to be able to see.
Okay, that's fine. You look into the room. It's kind of dark beyond, but you can see there are 4 guys that are like hiding. They see you. They're also looking towards the front. They can tell that they are in a bad position. Lyra,
I'm gonna hold action.
you're gonna hold. You're gonna just keep with the heart pin. All right.
Oh,
see.
can I run up and hold my action?
You can move into the room. Yeah, you can take a
Okay,
move
I'm
action.
gonna run up because I saw him go
Right,
through the
yep.
pull door.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna hide but I can I
So, well,
hide
he's.
in without going into the room but see what's going on?
Yeah, you just want to like be on the other side of the door. You want to be looking in. All right, the music's still going so
Yep,
that
hold
your
action.
companions can hear it. Excellent. Yeah, you can see that there's 4 guys that they have crossbows, they have swords. They're trying to
Yeah.
figure out how
They all look
they
like
know what's
Bruce
going
and
on.
Stanley,
Got an
right?
Huh?
They all look like Bruce and Stanley.
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
That takes it to my turn. 2 of the guys who are still in the room turn around. They see that you guys are standing there, even though you'll have partial cover from the door, but they are both going to take a shot at you.
Can I use my action now?
Can you what?
When can I use my action?
Well,
You were
our-
doing
Next
heart
round.
pin.
Yeah.
because you were going to use the heart pin and then you moved. So,
Right, but I'm holding my action.
No,
but
moved.
you if you wanted to move, you can't. Like if you're going to hold your action, you can't do anything until you want to act. So,
Okay, never mind. I'll just do this.
okay. 1 bolt coming at Krag, 1 bolt coming at Lyra. With the cover, yeah, there's no way they can hit you. Pretty much the same thing outside. 2 bolts come in at the 2 people at the window. You guys are both going to get cover from the window, but who knows what will happen on the dice. We're looking at a 20 on the one firing at our good friend Alex.
Wow.
20 on the die. That is a critical hit from the crossbow. You are peeking up, and this bolt coming right for
My
your
face!
right to your face.
No!
Oh, but it's a grazing hit.
No, she
you
needs to
take
go blind and have
even
eye patch.
doubled. You take 2 points of damage.
That's it?
And that you have a
I have a gap.
-1 to your attack because you're blinded by the blood the gushing into your eyes.
Oh, that's
you pull back
lovely.
just in time. The grazing hit goes by, bleeding into your eyes. You're going to take a -1 on
Minus
your
one,
next
and
on
you
the
said-
attack rolls until that gets
-2 on health.
stitched up.
Stitched
Those are my
up.
4 guys for the round. So we got Kimbleton. Your
All right.
companions have taken up positions on either side of the door that goes into the common room. You know that there's some stuff going on behind. You see more bolts are coming into the kitchen. What do you do?
Go into the doorway and I start
All right, you go up to the doorway. Since you guys are on the opposite side of the like they had taken cover behind all this stuff, but you guys are coming from behind, so they don't get their cover bonus from your angle. So go ahead and make your attack. Since you take a move action up, you can make 1 thrown attack.
And
It's
I'm
a
off to
maximum.
the side, to be clear. I'm not.
No, I know.
He's
That's
not
why.
gonna
That's
hit
why
me.
when they shot at you, I said you had the cover
He's
because you
not
were
going
off
to
to the
hit me
side.
again.
No, he's not going to hit you.
He's throwing. I'm here at the safe zone.
Well, hey, I mean, a fumble
Unless I
can
roll
be
a 1 and I
anything,
go,
right?
bam! Oh, damn it.
You start
I want to take aim at one that's got a crossbow.
All right, so you just at the nearest one, easily within your range increment.
12 plus my 9 plus, well, actually, plus
Definitely a hit.
13, and yeah,
Definitely a hit.
13, that's a hit. How much am I going to smash him in the head for? 5
Oh, nice.
plus 4, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. It is a brutal wound. You can see that he is bleeding profusely. He is almost a goner. If you hadn't moved, if you could throw that other axe, you would almost certain you could kill him this round, but your axe blinks back, your round is over.
Check it out.
Alas. Alex, you are bleeding into your eyes. You wipe away the blood. Your vision's a little hazy.
Question, do we hear the part pin now?
From where she is.
Because we're peeking through the window or no?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So then I'll subtract the -1. Well,
Yeah, so it's just basically a regular attack.
okay, good. I'm gonna aim again with my crossbow on the guys.
All right.
16 plus my 9.
Plus 16 plus 9, even
one.
with their cover.
+1.
A
lot of
well,
math.
because she
Oh,
was taking the
crap.
-1,
that's
so
right.
it
No, it
evens
evens
out.
out,
But
yeah.
even with their cover, you are able to get a hit on this one, the one that shot you.
All right, so 1d8 plus.
There should be no plus on that. Well, it'll be +1 for the heart pin, but otherwise, no.
So it's just 1d8?
Just 1d8, +1 for the heart pin, but that's it.
Got it. 3.
3 points of damage,
4 damage.
4 damage total.
Hard.
Marcus, it's your turn. 4 guys in this room, they're getting plinked away at by your companions.
Feel good about that. I'm gonna step back from the window for a second.
Step back from the window.
And yeah, I'm good there.
Good. There. Top of the next round, Krag.
Waiting to see where Gwen is.
Gotcha.
It's my ready action. If I hear that Gwen has showed up, I want to pop up and cast Magic Missile at her.
Okay. Krag,
What do I see?
you see there are 4 guys
Guy
spread
just
out
got
in this
hit.
room. They are trying to they can tell they're in a bad, they look very frightened because they're in a bad position. You guys have caught them in a pincher attack. Even though they heard you guys coming and tried to prepare for it, they were not ready for the ferocity of your onslaught. What did you do?
You're very ferocious.
So I saw him throw an axe
Yep.
at the one guy.
Yep.
Was he the closest?
That was at the closest target.
And then the other guy who had the crossbow, there's another guy who's full health.
Yeah.
I'm going after him.
Okay. You run up
Power
and
attack.
power
him at
attack.
Powder attack. Powder attack, I'm good.
full. 19.
19 is a hit. Roll that damage,
Powder
Krag.
attack that boy.
Smash him.
Take it. 12 plus 8 that I rolled, so 20.
20 points of damage. You
Pudding
lay him out,
or 6 or pudding.
crush his skull, brains
I mean, that's 6
splatter.
or pudding.
6 or
Yeah.
pudding.
I mean, he
Dragmas
just
pudding.
decimates him. These guys are not very tough. Lyra, it is your action. What?
I'm gonna hold.
You are gonna withhold. Okay. My action. One of the guys, the guy that previously shot at Kimbleton, uses his move action to load his light crossbow and then fires again. But no way he's gonna hit you. He's still like bleeding profusely. He saw this other guy go charging by, kill his companion. He wild shot off into nothing. The guy that hit you last time is gonna take another shot at you. What's your AC there?
My new AC is still the same, 17.
17, 20 total, even with the +2 bonus for the cover. It's gonna hit you. This guy's getting lucky. 3 points of damage as another bolt funks into your shoulder. The third and final guy who was closest to the man you just crushed drops his crossbow, draws a rapier, and lunges for you, Krag. 19 on the die, that is a critical threat with the rapier. But unconfirmed, so it's just a hit. He is going to deal 4 points of damage to you, Krag. A grazing blow. Certainly nothing to slow you down. Kimbleton.
All right, I'm going to throw my first axe at the man that's shooting at me now.
All right, that's the one that you had hit before, so he is probably going to go down. Go ahead and
Attack
throw
one.
that axe.
Boom! 8 plus 9, all that other fun stuff. Yeah, like a 18.
18 is a hit. Go
Yeah,
ahead
it
and roll
is.
damage.
Boom! Hit him for 9.
9 points of damage, and indeed, your axe just splits his sternum open, blinks back to your belt. You have your offhand weapon. You throw it. You can choose one of the other targets. And
I'm gonna throw it at the one that's shooting at her.
the one that's shooting at her. So you just chuck it over in a different direction.
19 plus the numbers.
Yep, that'll do it. Go ahead and
And
roll
enough
damage
numbers.
on
I'm
that
gonna
guy.
hit him for, what is that? 6.
6 points of damage. You can tell he is bad off. He is not doing well, but he's not dead. You do have a third attack.
Gonna
No,
try
no,
it one more time. Yeah! 7 plus. Yeah. Oh no, wait. That's a 4.
I think your last one's a 1. I think. I'm not sure.
My last one's a 1.
It's 9-8. It's 9-8-4, and
That's
then
9-4.
yeah.
Okay.
So
5
that's
plus 7 is
11, 12. I got 12.
12 total is a miss on that one. Miss on that one. But your axes just go boom, 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 and then blink, 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 right back to your belt. Alex,
I'm going after the one that's trying to get me.
the one that is trying to get you. Okay, take another shot.
Come on, 6 plus 9.
6 plus 9
15 plus Lyra's
15.
1.
Oh, plus 1,
Makes
yeah,
16.
that's right.
with their cover. That is not enough. Takes us to Mr. Markus.
I have not heard that Gwen has showed up.
You have not heard anything about Gwen.
I detect magic.
You are detecting no magic ahead of you.
Not into the building anymore. Okay.
All right. Krag, top of the next round. It's up to you. What are you going to do? There's
guy
only
still
2 of
next-
these guys left.
The guy's next to me that stabbed me.
Oh, yeah, he stepped up and tried to jab you.
Last mistake he'll ever make.
I'm sure it is.
Last
Power
mistake
attack in his
he'll ever
skull.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
Ah! 12 plus 9, 21.
21 is a hit.
Take
Roll
it,
it
eat it, suck it.
All of it.
This is a family show, Krag.
Wow.
21.
21.
Yeah,
21,
you,
then 20
plus 1 is
you
22.
splatter
Oh,
him.
22.
You splatter
Wow.
him. There's only
Stab
one
me.
Just kill
guy
all the
left.
whack-a-moles.
Lyra,
You
there
kill
is
them all.
one enemy left.
They're taking care of it. I'm going to sit here.
You're just going to hang out? You're going to let him take it. So he is going to take his final action. He is going to get out. He drops his crossbow and charges at Krag. Let's see if he can hit.
With what?
His rapier.
Oh, I drew a rapier.
Yep.
Rapier.
Yeah.
20 on the die.
Whoa.
Rolling hot today, guys.
Oh, we're
Critical
not. I'm
hit
not.
with the rapier.
Lyra now takes her action.
I could do
And murders him.
kind of what I wanted to do, but can you let me do it?
You are going to
No,
take
'cause, doesn't matter.
12 points of damage as this guy, in his last desperate act, rams the thin blade of his rapier through your abdomen, cutting into deep into you,
Guys, let me kill
pulls
this
it
guy.
out, blood gushing out of the wound. Kimbleton, what do you do?
I look at the man and I say that was a stupid mistake, and I
Last mistake you'll ever make.
I just step back and I cross my arms
And
I
just
smile really
wait
big.
it out, Alex.
I'm going for it. This is the one that tried to kill me, yeah?
This is the one that's been trying to
20
hit you.
on the die!
Alex, this guy breaks cover in his last desperate action, tries to kill Krag, and you know that this is
Swear.
your
I
moment
roll a 1.
to shine.
7.
7,
That mofo
Doubled.
is dead.
Oh,
Doubled?
14.
Yeah, it's a critical hit.
14.
Critical hit.
14.
14 points
Plus
of
one.
damage.
Plus one,
Well, really
18.
plus 2, so 18. No,
14
no.
plus 1 is
Plus
16.
one.
You didn't do that. You got me, Alex. You got me, Alex.
2 plus 1, 8.
You repeated it!
19.
Plus 1, 8.
That's not right.
As
That's
Quigley,
us.
as Quigley would say,
Xbox,
that's
PS4.
like 10 million damage. Easy.
Sorry.
You put a bolt, he
In his eyes.
stabs Krag, and then you put a bolt right in the back of his skull. You can't even see the feather. You bury it so deep in the back of
Good.
his skull, you can't even see the feathers anymore on the shaft of the bolt. He just drops.
Do I still get to hit him?
I mean, I can't stop you from mutilating your
I'm
body.
hitting his body.
Okay, you just smash his body.
And again!
And again,
Roll a D4 so
it is
body
really
parts
bloody
knock
and
off.
gross.
Did we win?
Dead,
You won.
except Gwen's coming.
Aside from the blood still pooling around your enemies, there is no other motion
All right.
in the
All right,
room.
Gwen, show yourself.
No, I gotta heal people first.
Nothing
No!
to do.
You've got to.
And as you guys are standing there, waiting for Gwen, trying
time
to
to take
figure
a
out
Go eat.
where Amy is, how you're gonna save her, we gotta take a break.
Seriously?
Gotta give out some prizes. Yes.
Why the hell did we
seriously.
reverse travel so long?
I don't know. I
the
don't know why
hell?
you did.
Good lord.
We thought we were helping
Sorry.
this guy.
Thanks for watching. I hope that you'll catch us next time on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook.com/dragonsandstuff. See you then.